Tuesdays with Todd here. I have a question for you today. And my question for you is, how scared are you? How scared are you? Listen, I have no idea why, but for some reason, fear gets a bad rap. Tom Ferry talks about how people will move towards pleasure and away from pain, right? So they'll move towards the win or away from the loss. And I'm all pain, 100%. I'm pain. And there is a reason why I will work harder than anybody else. And yes, I said anybody else. I challenge you. I will work my face off. The reason I'm willing to withstand such a high tolerance of pain, and trust me, to grow an organization, you all know this, to grow your own business, to have success in any place of your life, just like David Goggins says, you've got to get into the suffering. It's painful, right? Think about going to the gym. You go to the gym for 1 hour and it's painful, but it gives you 23 hours of goodness. But you've got to get through the pain. And the reason is not because I want to win. This is the thing. I don't do that because I want to win. It's because I'm terrified of what losing means. Think about that for a second. Do you know the difference? Like, that's the pleasure and that's the pain that so many of these folks are talking about. And I am all about the pain. In 2001, when I moved to Idaho and started in the real estate business, I was afraid. In 2006, I was even more afraid, right? When we started Coldwell Banker Distinctive Properties and when Cole was born. I was even more afraid in 2008, 2009, when I had 4 mouths to feed and the market was going loco, not in a good way. I was even more afraid than that in 2013 when my youngest was born. So I want you to understand, here we are today. We are one of the top 20 Coldwell Banker franchises in the world, okay? There are 3,000 Coldwell Banker offices in the world. We are one of the top 20 in the world. We've been in Inc. magazine. I've lost track. I think it's 7 times. I don't know. I've lost track. Real Trends, Swanepoel, like all of this stuff. Game change. 1 of 12 in the industry. Game changers. And I'm more afraid today than I've ever been. It's the fear of what losing means. And here's the bottom line, folks. I don't care what your motivation is. I only care that you know what it is and that you feed it. Because on your darkest day, and there will be a dark day, the days that you're tested, your will be tested, your desire, your commitment, everything will be tested. And here's a way to look at it. It's for sale. Everything that you say that you want, everything that you say, the success, it's for sale. Listen, we're all beasts when things are good. We're all beasts when, we're dreaming about what's next. And we're talking about, the what could be. We're all beasts when that happens. It's not until the reality sets in that I have this picture of the iceberg, right? Everybody sees the little tip of the iceberg and they're like, oh, isn't that great? You got all these followers, you got these people that like you and all these views and No. This is all the pain, all the struggle, all the heavy lifting down here. It will be tested. Everyone, and I mean everyone, has a price. That's the for sale. Your marriage, it's for sale. It's for sale. How hard are you willing to fight for it? Your kids, holy smokes, he's not going to go there. Yeah, I'm going there. Your kids are for sale. Like, their future is for sale. How much are you willing to do to protect them? Listen, I know this is an unpopular way of talking about it, but the truth of the matter is we all have a price. I don't care who you are. At some point, you're willing to skip the gym. How much do you really want your health? At some point, we're willing to not adhere to our budget. How much do you really want financial security? At some point, we're willing to skip the day prospecting. How bad do you really want a business? How bad do you want the security? How much do you want the success? It's all for sale. Every last bit of it is for sale. We all have a number. And if you don't understand what your motivation is, your number will be lower than your competitor's number. And remember this, we aren't talking about the average. We're not talking about the 99%. We're talking about the 1%. Be careful not to compare yourself to the average numbers. Remember, the average person is divorced. The average person in our industry doesn't make it in the business 5 years. So I ask you this, how scared are you? I know for me, I'm more and more scared every day. Be distinctive. Have a great day.